MoBeer. So we are back. Another beer review today. Today we're going road beer. We're going to go Cubano. We're going to do a review on Cuban beers today. So my pops went to Cuba and picked up a couple of their most popular beers. And so today we've got Cerveza Cristal. And we've also got Bucanero Fuerte, which I'm pretty sure means a pirate that's on fire. So hopefully this isn't like one of those hot balls in my mouth. I hope one take no edits. I hope I never say the words hot balls in my mouth ever again. And so, one take no edits. That's how we roll on MoBeer. So, anyway, these two beers, as everybody knows, Cuba, basically years and years and years, nobody in, nobody out, unless you found a way out on a raft or you're playing international baseball and you decided to stay behind. I know we've got a lot of international viewers. I don't think we have anybody from Cuba, but if we do, shout out to you. I know I've got some friends whose heritage or parents or whatnot came from Cuba. So this one for you today as we do these two beers here. Cerveza Cristal, Bucanero Fuerte are the beers that we've got. So basically both of these beers are American adjunct lagers. Your American adjunct lagers are just your basic beers. So it's like your Budweiser, your Pabst, your Schlitz, your Coors, your Michelobs. It's just your basic ballpark beer. It's your beach beer. It's your it's hot outside and you just kind of want to drink a lot. Adjunct beers are made not really for alcohol and it's just really more for distribution than it is about flavor. See Budweiser, see those types of beers, but they're more of an enjoyable, just kind of sit back and drink a lot of them. It's not really going to affect you type of beer. So typically low in alcohol content. So that's what basically an American adjunct beer is. So we're going to start with Cerveza Cristal here. This is basically your Budweiser of Cuba. It says on it, La Preferred de Cuba. Pretty sure that means the preferred beer of Cuba. And I can't read anything else on here except for that it says 4.9% alcohol. Like I said, so pretty low there too. So let's start with this one. Cerveza Cristal de Cuba. Everybody loves a good Cuban cigar. Not really me. I don't really smoke cigars. I love a Cuban sandwich, though. Ooh, delicious Cuban sandwiches. Not really. I don't even know if this beer is supposed to be here. I don't even know how my dad got it out of the country. But it is here right now, and we're going to MoBeer it. So, Cerveza Cristal to the pour. Light golden color. Definitely looks like your basic adjunct lager. Again, a little lighter than expected, maybe, but that's your, like I said, your typical color for it. If you've seen my reviews in the past on things like Pabst or beers like that, that's what this smells like. Dirty pencils, shavings. Just your little earthy, grainy. More of a rice-smelling beer than it is anything else, but it's your lager, your low temp. All right, MoBeer going in. Here we go. Yeah. So, it's what it is. It is what it is. It's you're sitting outside and it's really hot and you want to chug some beers back and sit on the beaches of Cuba or watch, street watch. Another great thing about Cuba, all those old cars, the cars from the 50s. Kind of my dream to have a car like that. But as for the beer, don't want flavor, but you want something that's refreshing, cold. This is a good beer for you. For me, Cerveza Cristal. Thumbs down. I can't even finish this glass. Kind of nasty. Now I gotta go find that can someday before it smells. Take no edits. All right, let's move on. Let's move on to Bucanero Fuerte. This one's got a little bit more alcohol at 5.4%. Beer Cerveza Beere is what it says on the top of it. That's really all we got here. It doesn't really tell a whole lot of other things on here. No stories on these cans, nothing. All right, Bucanero Fuerte. Give it a pour. A little darker than the other one. A little bit. A little hazier, more like it. Not as that head comes up. When we have the Cristal, really no head. We got a one-finger quick head here that doesn't really last a whole lot. A lot more carbonation in this one than the other. So Bucanero Fuerte, 5.4% alcohol. From Cuba, MoBeer, here we go. Same, again, like that grassy, earthy tone. Not a whole lot different than the other one. Yeah, that one's a little better. A little better. You get a little more caramel in there. A little bit of hops, but just again, just your basic drinking beer. Yeah. So these beers are kind of like when you go on a cruise or you go to a resort and you're on vacation, you're in a strange place, and they've got the basic beers, and you really don't know what you're drinking. They've got one or two choices, and you just kind of take it. So I just want a beer, so I'm going to drink it anyway. It's not going to kill you. It's not terrible. Although I really don't know what's happening with this one here. So I can't show you because if I tip the glass, it's going to go away, or obviously I'm going to spill the glass. But I'm getting like this film on the top of this crystal here. And look, it's actually making a heart. Isn't that adorable? But I don't know what the hell is happening there. These beers here. So fruit is never okay in beers except for blueberry beer. So the only reason that you ever put a lime in a beer or any other or an orange in a beer is to mask the flavor. And like I said, these beers are made for mass consumption and for sales, not really for flavor. So, and rightfully so. But if I look at my steins and my mugs up here, what do we got? Here's one. This is the kind of mug that it should be in. It should have the lid on it. The lid keeps out all the stuff from the outside, so nothing else gets in it. Because these seem to have more. It seems to have more garbage and floaties, and I don't even know. That stuff's happening in my stomach right now. You pour it in here, you hide it, you forget about what you're drinking, you take your sip, you move on with life. So I already flipped the can on the Cristal, the Fuerte Bucanero. A little bit better, but for the most part, I don't know. Every country has a name. We're the United States of America. You've got Italy. You've got Spain. You've got India. You got wherever you live, Canada. One thing that's always confused me about Cuba is I hear it pronounced two different ways. Cuba. There's only one way to pronounce every country. If people came into the United States and said United States, they're saying the wrong thing. Unless it's just your accent, that's okay. But I need to know the right way to say Cuba. I'm going to call it Cuba. And we also need to get down there, and now that the doors are open, we need to help them and teach them how to make some beer. So today's review is on our Cuban beers. I can't say that I'm going to be traveling to Cuba anytime soon anyway, except maybe to pick up a car. But as for beer, absolutely not. So MoBeer review today. 2 thumbs down for both beers. Cuban beers. That's your review. MoBeer. Thanks for your support. Talk to you later.